Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's.
Now from an NFL stadium that hosted NFL football. Off from 1966 until 2019, we are glad to be back under the lights at the Coliseum in Oakland. Tonight we are all set to witness what should be a good one. It's a battle of eras, if you will. Today's NFL superstars set to face the best of the best, the Madden Legends. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. So out come the NFL superstars, and it is Josh Allen who leads them out at quarterback, the MVP of the National Football League in 2024. You know, Coach Madden always admired those field generals who could really do it all, and there might not be a more unstoppable quarterback in the league today than number 17 of the Bills.
At the 30-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. An early touch. Test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Now Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Results in a first down.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Allen. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. Instead, it's 4th down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Throwing is Manning. That one complete down the field to Gonzalez. Touchdown! Tony Gonzalez, 48 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Here now, Pat Summerall for the point after. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Now a hit and a loose football. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Manning to throw. And he checks this one down to LT out of the backfield. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Legends touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson from 19 yards away. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the NFL superstar is going to head out for drive number 2. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down for the Superstars. Here's Allen. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Allen going to throw. Oh, the legend pass rush gets home, and down he goes. That is Junior Seau, not known for his pass rushing skills. The Charger great gets in here for the sack. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Here's Hester. And he's finally shoved out all the way up in midfield. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. On play action, it's Manning. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
From midfield, here's Manning. That's caught. It's the NFL's all-time leading receiver, Jerry Rice. Touchdown! Jerry Rice, 50 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. So what a start. It's not often you even get 3 possessions in the first quarter, but he now has 3 touchdown passes. Here's Pat Summerall for the extra point. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Allen to throw it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Now a 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Deion Sanders.
Throwing now is Allen. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Round 80!
Allen now looks to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The fridge, William Perry. In there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. On the return, Hester. And bulldozing his way through. Oh, it still won't go down. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together. Oh, and Nelson space to operate. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 18. Complete to number 84, Randy Moss.
To throw, it's Manning. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And that's going to be incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Got a man, it's Jerry Rice. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. So happy to have you along. It's football. It's Oakland. And it's only on EA Sports. Now a play fake. Manning. In trouble, and he's taken down. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
Loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Manning. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Legends. Tony Gonzalez. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The NFL superstars ready to take over once more. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
319!
To throw, it's Allen. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up fourth.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
He's going to field this at the 4. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
That's laid out deep for Rice. This is caught inside the 15. And touchdown. Jerry Rice with his second touchdown here in this first half. And this offense is running away with this one. Extra point splits the uprights. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The NFL superstar is going to head back onto the field. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. To the air, Allen. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
Well, you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings, but at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. That third down conversion good for 23. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Allen hit. He lost the football. And I believe the Legends got it. They did. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't it?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Legends touchdown. Jerry Rice on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And this offense continued. To pour it on. Point after, right down the middle. And a route is on here in this first half. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles, but they've got to take care of the football. And do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units in there. Kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Results in a first down.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
Kyle Juszczyk, the fullback, the intended target. And it's second down.
There defensively.
Now Allen again. This one caught by Kittle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And a first
Now
down.
Allen. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the defense. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Back out comes this offense now. Late. This first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Allen throwing to start the drive. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Allen. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Brown 80!
Well, the Legends going to use the first of their timeouts. It's Here's Andy Lee now. Always a good sign when your first punt. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
At the 30-yard line.
Barkley, inside handoff. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Looking to throw. Allen. That is caught. Touchdown, Superstars. Justin Jefferson from 3 yards out. And his guys are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. Well, CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about or really grasp onto in this game. They've been dominated, but at least they get a late touchdown here, something positive to put on film for tomorrow's session.
Yeah, they're still trying to execute, trying to get some positives on their board and ledger sheet and keep this from being a total loss. Give them credit. They're going down fighting.
They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. And just shutting him off there. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
The home team's offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game.
Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
This is caught inside the 50. Team. And he's brought down after a very nice game. Another big play here as they strike for 31.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off, even with the big fourth quarter lead. Here's another completion for big yardage.
Looking middle, it's caught by Gronkowski. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
2 minutes to play here in Oakland. Make way for the post-game turducken. Time to set the table. We'll do it after this. From the 9, 2nd and 5. They'll run with a former Tennessee Titan legend, Eddie George.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Visitors 17.
After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The NFL superstars now readying for their next possession. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
Allen's pass.
3rd and 3.
Justin Jefferson. A gain of 10 yards. And it's
Operating from the gun. Allen.
And the legend's going to get there. He is taken down.
Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And this will be a, shall we say, a rather optimistic try here. I got nothing after that try.
Yeah, don't even try.
I mean, he tried it from the parking lot. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
So it's a win here in Oakland for the Legends.